In this video tutorial, we're going to be making this Origami Stegosaurus, designed by Stephen O'Hanlon. Let's begin with a square sheet of paper. We turn it right side up. We make a crease diagonally from one corner to the other corner, and another crease diagonally from one corner to the other corner. So we can find a center point here. First crease. There's my second crease. We now have a point which lies at the center of the paper. We now want to take each corner, fold it in to the center of the paper. Start with this one. Turn around. Again. Again, rotate it 90 degrees. And again, we're going to fold each corner to the center of the paper again. Rotate it 90 degrees. Fold to the center. Rotate it 90 degrees. Fold this corner to the center. Rotate it 90 degrees. Fold this corner to the center. Our final corner. We then turn our model the other way. On here we do have one crease which lies across here and another crease which lies across here. What we're going to do is we are going to fold this edge here to our center line here. What you can do is you can allow this piece here, this flap here, to come back out. So it's this edge here to our center line. You might want to fold this in half so you can actually see that center line, and then fold to our center line. Like so. I'm just going to lower the camera so you can see a bit more closely. The model's actually got smaller. So there we have a crease which lies from here to here. We're going to do the same on this side. We're going to fold this edge here to our center line here. Like so. And fold it back out again. And as you can see, we have our crease which lies along here and along here. We're now going to do a valley fold. Let these two flaps fold out. We're going to do a valley fold from here, here and here. They all fold in like so. Press down firmly, and then this flap here folds towards our left. Now open this back out again, and we're going to do the same on this side. This edge here is going to fold to our center line here. Let this flap here fold out, then this edge here is going to go to our center line here. Fold down firmly. Fold it back, and we're going to do this edge here again to our center line here. Let the flap here fold out. Press down firmly. Fold the flap back. We have a valley fold which is along here, a valley fold along here, and a valley fold along here, like so. Let these two flaps at the back fold out. Make a crease along here, and fold it down like the other one, like so. We now want to do a similar maneuver on this square here. We want to take this edge here and fold it to our center line. Similarly with this edge here, fold this edge to our center line here. Open these two flaps out. Now fold this edge to our center line. Finally, fold this edge to our center line. Fold back out. On this bottom part here, as you can see, we have these two creases that we've made before. We're going to do a similar maneuver. We're going to do a valley fold together, like so. We have this flap here, pinch it so it comes to a nice point, and fold it down, like so. Do the same with the top. Do a valley fold together, pinch this, produce another valley fold so this comes to a point, like so, and fold it down. I'm going to bring the camera a bit closer. Okay. Let's turn our model over. We want to fold this edge here to our center line here. And similarly on this side, we want to fold this edge here to our center line here. We now want to take a point which is around about halfway from this line here to this point here. So we're talking about a point which is about here, and we want to fold this flap down. And we want to make a valley fold crease from this point down to about there. Not to this point, but just a little bit in to about there. Fold this up like so. And we're going to do similarly on this top section here, this flap here. Fold this one up. This is just down a bit here, like so. And I want to take this whole flap, and there should be a pocket in here. I'm going to open that pocket, and I'm going to slip this inside there, like so. Similarly with the bottom here. Open this pocket and fold this inside, like so. Okay. We're now going to take a point which is round about halfway between this point here and this tip here. And we're going to push this flap up like so. Similarly on the bottom here. From this point to that point there, I'm going to lift the flap up. And we're going to fold our model in half, like that. We're now going to make the head of our Stegosaurus, which is this section here. From where this point here produces a line going directly down to here, we're going to do an inverted fold from here, diagonally, around about 45 degrees to here. So we're going to invert that, like so. Press down firmly, making sure this crease is nice and firm. We're now going to open this out, and we're going to invert this fold. We're going to take this top flap, open it up, and you can see, just about see the crease from here to here, from here to here. We're going to change the direction. We're going to turn them from valley folds into mountain folds. Similarly, on this section here, we're going to take the top flap, single flap, and you can see there's a valley fold here and a mountain fold here. Just going to invert those, invert this valley fold, that mountain fold. This becomes a mountain fold. Fold that to the tip, and that becomes a mountain fold. Like so, to the tip. Then fold everything back to where it was, like so. Okay. This flap here might be a little bit in the way, but only temporarily, so just push it out the way a bit. We're now going to do a similar maneuver. We're going to fold this back on itself, do an inverted fold, like so. Make that fold nice and firm, because what we're going to do, we're going to fold it back, and again, where we just made that crease, we are going to turn that fold inside out, like that. Same on this side here. This flap here folds out. I'm going to pull this out. Okay, get my fingernail under there. And pull that and reverse that the other way, like so. Take your time. This is what it looks like from underneath. Just gently massaging it into place. Put it forward a bit. There you go. And then I can squeeze that bottom section together, like so. Squeeze the head in like that. Now produces the head of our Stegosaurus. Okay. This flap can now fold back up, like so. This flap here what we want to do is we want to produce a valley fold which runs from this point here up until this line here. So we'll fold this down like so. Fold it back, open this flap up, then fold it in on itself like so. I want to do the same with this flap here. I want to fold this from this point here to this point here. So I have a line which is actually perpendicular to this line here. So I'm going to fold this forwards like so. So push mine, fold it back out, open the flap, then fold it in. It's up like so. We actually have two flaps here, two flaps there. Okay. On our inside here, you'll see we also have these flaps here. We're going to do a valley fold from this point here to that point there. Like so. Similarly, on this side here, I'm going to pull this one up and make another one, like so. These are the scales that sit on the back of our Stegosaurus. Okay. We now want to work on the legs. This is the front leg, that's the back leg. We want to take this line here, fold it down to this line here, which lies vertically. Similarly with this one here, we're going to take this line here, fold it down to this vertical crease here. Turn the model over, do exactly the same on this side here. This is the front leg here, take this line here, fold it down to our vertical crease here. Our back leg here, take this vertical line here, fold it down to our vertical crease here. Fold our model back over. Now we're going to produce the feet at the end of our legs. Let's do the front leg first. What we want to do, this line here, round about halfway from this point to where this edge intersects with this edge here. We want to fold this back on itself, like so. Make a firm crease. Then we want to fold this line so it lines along an imaginary line which is horizontal along here. So I'm just going to fold this like so. You can see. Press down firmly. This is not the actual crease itself. I then want to fold this back out, and I want to, our crease, we open up this flap, we want to invert all those folds. So I'm going to pinch those last two folds, and I'm going to push that in to the flap like so, to produce that leg, that foot at the end of the leg. Okay, we're going to do something similar to this leg here. Again, we are going to take a point which is halfway between here and here, and there'll be a line which lies from here to that intersection there. Fold that up like so. Stand firmly. Then from this point here, I'm going to fold this back like so. fold it back out, open up our flap, and this way, pinch that bit there and push it in like so. Okay, I'm going to do the same on this side. This time I'm going to start with the back leg, halfway between here and here. Fold that back, like so. And fold this one forwards, like so. Make my creases nice and firm. Put it back out. Open this flap up. Pinch. I've got that first crease. Push that in, like so. Do the same with the front legs here. Halfway between here and here. Fold this back. Fold it back. So. I'll fold back, open up our flap. Pinch our second fold and push it in, like so. Okay. There is our Stegosaurus. Thank you very much for watching.